Hey, I think everyone out there knows that we live in a society these days where masculinity is considered toxic. We live in a world where everything has to be gender friendly, or in other words, gender fluid. And naturally, that means 9mm is very popular in this modern world because it's a very gender fluid round. It's very gender friendly. Well, I wanted to make a video today to express that some of us don't go for that stuff. Some of us still believe that you can be masculine without being toxic. And we like to express that in our carry guns. You know, real men want to carry real guns. And by real men, I mean manly men. You know, the kind of guys that wear combat boots and trucker hats and drive big four-wheel drives and cry in the closet at work because they're afraid their coworkers are laughing at them because they're aware they have a tiny penis. You know, real men. Men like most of us out there. So today, in honor of those real men, like I said, I wanted to make a video here regarding the top 5 everyday carry guns for real men. Now, before we get started, I'm going to have to lay down some criteria here, because if I didn't, we would end up everybody carrying, you know, a Smith & Wesson 500 with a 12-inch barrel or a 460 with a 14-inch barrel, you know, shorter the penis, longer the barrel. So I'm going to have to put some criteria forward here. The barrel's going to have to be no longer than what would be considered a standard carry length barrel. So basically around 4 inches, nothing longer, can be shorter, of course. Nothing wrong with being shorter. Let's make sure that everyone out there is aware of that. It doesn't matter the size, it matters how you use it. So barrels can't really be any longer than 4 inches, because longer than 4 inches is just showing off anyway, and it offends a lot of people. So let's keep that barrel shorter. Also, it's going to have to be under 3 pounds, or else all the guns would be like, you know, the Smith & Wesson 460, the Smith & Wesson 500, guns that just really aren't practical for carry. So those are the 2 rules. Barrels not much longer than 4 inches, and the gun itself has to weigh less than 3 pounds or be right at 3 pounds. Now, to get started, as usual, I want to do an honorable mention. In fact, I want to do 2 of them. There's 2 guns I want to mention here. One is the Smith & Wesson 360 PD. Now, I know a lot of you right now are going to say, what's so impressive about a snub-nosed 5-shot 357 Magnum revolver? Well, this gun is super light. It is a scandium frame and a titanium cylinder, but it can still handle full house 357 Magnum loads. That means when you shoot this gun at the range, it's going to be impressive. You have to be the kind of person that doesn't care if you break your wrist as long as you look cool doing it. I mean, anyone that sees you shoot this gun is going to look at you and say, wow, that's an impressive gun. Any guy that can handle that gun probably doesn't cry during sex. So this is a gun you're going to want to be seen shooting and carrying, and that's why it deserves an honorable mention. Now, the next gun that deserves an honorable mention is the FK Berno PSD. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking right now. They don't market this as a carry gun. This is a hunting gun. That's why they talk about it killing feral pigs. Well, they also talk about it penetrating level 3A body armor. So unless they're worried that there's going to be a rash of feral pigs running around that somehow got their hands on level 3 body armor, I think we know who they're marketing this gun to. They're marketing it to guys who are going to choose to have this gun on their hip every day, because a gun like this will distract from the fact that their t-shirt came from the Gap Kids Ed Hardy collection. So this gun definitely deserves an honorable mention. And with that said, let's get started with our regular list. All right, at number 5 on the list is the Smith & Wesson 69 Combat Magnum. This is a mid-size framed Smith & Wesson, but instead of being chambered in 357 Magnum, it's chambered in 5 rounds of 44 Magnum. This is a powerful round in a relatively small gun. This gun is proof that really powerful things do come in small packages. So this gun basically says to everyone out there, hey, I know your dating profile says no one under 5'9", but why don't we put that aside for a little bit and give me a chance? So this gun, the Smith & Wesson Model 69, is number 5 on the list. All right, at number 4 on the list, we have the 44 Magnum Korth NXR. Not only is this gun powerful and holds 6 rounds of 44 Magnum, but it's also a very expensive and flashy gun. This gun is the Ferrari of carry guns. It's the perfect gun to rub your success in the face of those guys from high school gym class. You finally get to say to them, no, you throw like a girl, because if I did, would I possibly be successful enough to afford a gun like this? And that's why the Korth NXR 44 Magnum is number 4 on the list. All right, at number 3, we have another 6-shot 44 Magnum revolver, but this time it's the Smith & Wesson 329 PD. Not only is this a 6-shot 44 Magnum revolver, but it's also super lightweight. With its scandium frame and its titanium cylinder, this gun makes an awesome carry gun. And when someone sees you carrying this gun, they're going to know that a man that can handle the recoil of a 44 Magnum out of such a lightweight gun is obviously someone who did not wet their bed until they were 13 years old, no matter what my mom said on Facebook. So that's why the 329 PD from Smith & Wesson is number 3 on this list. Now at number 2 on our list is the Taurus Raging Bull 454 Casull Snub Nose. This gun may be a Taurus, and some people don't like Taurus, but it's still a 454 Casull. This is the perfect gun to illustrate the fact that, hey, a V8 engine is a V8 engine, even if it is in my 1992 Camaro, so quit making fun of my car. I drive it because I want to. And that's why the Taurus Raging Bull 454 Casull is number 2 on this list. All right, now we're to number 1. And the number 1 everyday carry handgun for real men is the Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan 454 Casull. This gun has everything going for it. It looks good, it's stainless steel, it's reliable, it's durable, and when that fireball rips down range from this short-barreled 454 Casull revolver, it'll even make you forget for a few minutes that time at Bible camp when you were 15 years old and you got caught experimenting with your best friend Johnny. And that's why the Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan 454 Casull is the number 1 everyday carry handgun for real men. Hey, this is the Yankee Marshal, just reminding everyone out there that if you disagree with anything I say in any one of my videos, be it something political or tactical, I am going to give you the opportunity to come talk to me face to face instead of just having to put stuff in comment sections where someone might not even read them. You can come in one of my live chats and tell me off in person. You just have to send an email to shootingleftofcenter@gmail.com, and in the subject line of that video put slap the yank, and then I will get back with you and set up a time where you can come in one of the live chats and tell me off face to face.